No late fees.
That was a little discouraging.
Good evening. This is the Franklin City Police Merit Commission for May 12th. We'll start with the agenda or the roll call. Dr. Schaefer.
Here.
Les Tabling.
Here.
Joe Allen.
Here.
Josh Shanafelt.
Here.
Thank you. Next item is claims. Did everybody get a chance to look at the packet and look at the claims?
Yes, I move that we accept the claims
Second.
for May 11th.
All right, we have a first by Dr. Schaefer, second by Josh. Any discussion? All in favor of approving the claims, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, those items pass. Next item is the minutes from April 7th, our last meeting.
I move the minutes of April 7th be approved as read,
All right, we have a first by Joe,
as written.
Second.
second by Les. Any discussion? All in favor of approving the minutes for April 7th, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, those pass. Chief's report.
Okay, just a couple of things. The very first one would be, we had a sergeant opening due to retirement. We had one individual, one officer left on the sergeant list from the old list. That'd be Daniel Collins. We moved him into that position already, pending this particular meeting for official promotion. And we would ask that that be an effective date of immediate. That should be how I asked it. And then while we're talking about that, we did have one of our candidates, Sean Compton, graduate from the academy 2 weeks ago. He's currently in his FTO role. The second part of that was the two laterals that you approved and interviewed recently, Stanley and Kenman. Kenman's going to start with us. We have all of his documents back from the pension board, and they're signed at state level. He's going to start with us on May 26th. Stanley, who, as you know, is coming from out of state, he is going to be delayed. He'll be about 30 days behind that, simply because there was nothing wrong with anything in his background, but he had a delay. One of his pages was incomplete inadvertently. Either got, when it was scanned, it was inadvertently left out, or somewhere in the mix. Ironically, the state wants everything faxed, not emailed, so we don't have any way of. Short version is it pushed us back 2 weeks, and then he's got to give a 2-week notice. So he's going to be about a month behind. No issues with either one of them and their public safety, medical, or pension board.
Chief, sorry, which one is the one from North Carolina?
Stanley. So he'll be about 4 weeks behind. He's aware of everything. And then, as you know, as of today, this afternoon, we had 20 of our merit applicants in the process. They all still look fairly, they look like they're going to be okay. We have most of their documents back. They are doing in-home checks this week and reference checks this week, the detectives. We should have those finished up, packets bound, ready to go by May 28th was the deadline that we gave them. It gives us ample time prior to the next merit board meeting to bring up any issues that might arise before any interviews that might take place. I don't foresee any at this point. We do have one candidate on that list that is currently at ILEA for another agency, so we'll have to discuss that a little bit, how that would look, should he make it on through the process. But again, the only request I have of the merit board this evening is that we promote Daniel Collins to that open sergeant position, as he is the only candidate on that list.
I'll make a motion to promote Officer Daniel Collins to the sergeant off the list.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
I have only one thing, and it also relates to the merit process. Your meeting in June is the 2nd, and you'll have the background investigations available. You'll, right now, plan to do the interviews the following week. Normally, you don't meet in July. When would you like to meet in executive session, and it could be June 2nd, to review the background investigations as part of the grading of the applicants? Typically, you do it after you interview them, but there's no mandate that you do that. All I'm really saying is that if you don't do it on June 2nd, you probably wind up needing a special meeting because we don't meet until August and on the second Tuesday. I don't remember the date. And I think you, Chief, have vacancies before then.
We do, we have.
Got 'em right now,
We'll have,
or you will.
we'll be asking you to give us 2 off of that list, whoever that might be, once it's complete.
As soon as it's certified, yeah. So the August meeting isn't until the 11th.
Would that be a 6 o'clock? 6:15? What's the length of that?
Well,
we
with
did it
20
this
people,
Tuesday.
it's gonna be longer than that. So that may not be the time to do it. I just am starting the conversation, not suggesting how it needs to end. But it'll take a while to go through 20, assuming they all get through.
Sure.
Is it possible to change the start time of our normal meeting to be earlier and then do the executive after?
Sure, as long as we get done. Yeah,
I'm just thinking because that way
yeah,
we're,
that's
have
fine.
more time on the back end versus the front end.
Yeah, I
Just
said
has
it
to be-
backwards.
It just
Yes
has to be
is the answer.
publicly told, right, for the public. they need
Yeah,
to know.
right. I just sent out a notice changing your meet 7 to whatever, 6:15,
Do we want to do
6:30.
6:15 for our regular meeting and followed by executive?
Yeah.
Would that work?
I don't know that you'll have an agenda that warrants 45 minutes, frankly.
Well, I mean, if we start at 6:15, we don't have, we could do the executive just to follow, can't you?
Yeah, you can do that,
So we could
Yeah,
start at
okay.
6:30? Or
or whenever.
6:45,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll do 6:15, June 2nd, for regular meeting. And then executive meeting to follow. Does that work for you, Chief?
Perfect.
And this room should be available, as far as we know, for
Yeah, it's already scheduled.
6:15?
Yeah.
Okay,
On June the 2nd.
June 2nd.
So Chief, is August, what did I say it was? The 11th? Is August the 11th? Okay,
Yes, we're
because they'll have to
likely,
certify the list.
right, we're likely not gonna get them in the academy. We would just when we bring them on, it's really just gonna be to start them in the 40-hour pre-basic anyway. That'd be
Okay,
perfect.
okay. That's the only thing I have, sir. So I'll move the meeting. I'll remind everybody when we get closer.
Any new business? Any old business? Gonna get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Joe, second by Josh. All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you.